Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today I'm going to show you how Microsoft Excel works and the different features on Microsoft Excel. Without delaying, let's start with this blank workshop. This is a workbook. You click here, then for clicking a new one. Do you see after clicking it is called book 1, and I'm going to show you little by little different features that you can see on this dashboard on the screen. This is a book 1, which is Excel. It is on the top. You can see a book 1. It's a default name of the workbook, and also this Excel is a software name. If we save the file, the book 1 will change the file name in the name that you choose. For example, if you see here, you can see the features of autosave. If we click on it automatically appear on OneDrive. As you can see, if it's on, Excel file automatically save in OneDrive. This is an icon of save icon in the file. This is an icon of undo and redo, reverse or repeat action. This is a search bar on top center. This is for to command on the help. Example, type sum here. If you type sum, it's going to appear all things here. Here also you have for account. This is for your different account, which is on email, Outlook, or other accounts. This is a ribbon tab, main menu. As you can see, this is a heart of Excel. You can see these tabs. For example, this one, clipboard. Also here on top you have file, home, webs, PDF, insert, draw, layout, formulas, data, review, view, automate, help, and acrobat. It is called the heart of Excel. As a beginner or anyone also who is learning Excel for first time, you can use only home, insert, formulas, and only data. These 4 is enough for you to master it. This is a ribbon tool area, this one. As you can see, we have here clipboard, we have paste, erase, copy, and cut. We have also front here. We have a front here. We have this board for inserting or bottom border. Here you have for uppercase and lowercase. We also have for alignment, for aligning left, aligning center, and also aligning on the right. This is for numbers, general numbers. We have percentage, we have currency, and also we have increase or decrease decimals. This is the styles, conditional formatting. You have format as table and set types. This all says, you can see it is a ribbon of tool area. You can jump to name box here. It is called name box. As you can see, this in is column D on row number 2, which calls, if you click here, it appears D2. As you can see, a D2. Here, this is a formula bar, FX. For example, if I mention equal and the sum, and I click here, sum, parentheses, and for example B1 up to scroll down as this, and the close parentheses, you can see it is mentioned 0. You see sum parentheses B2 and C7. Click enter equals 0. We have also the main grid. This is the worksheet area. This is called a main grid. This is where we work with a data. I mean here, everywhere. And also we have what we call a column. Column we have A1, AB, C, D, up to there. If I scrolling up to there, it's a large number of columns. We have also rows from 1 to, it's a lot of rows that we have in Excel. We have also each cell can contain here. Each cell, if I mean cell, is this one. This is a cell. A cell is comprised by a row and a column and a row. This one is called a cell. You can write a text, for example, text. You can write numbers 1, 2, 3. You can write date. (2026). This is a date. You can write also formulas as we did before, equals, sum, and click here and click here, comma, and this one and the close. This is a formula that I'm typing here. This is called a formula. And also we have a sheet tab. It is on a bottom left. You can add a sheet. This is a sheet number 2, sheet number 3. You can rename it. Right click on it and rename. Let me call exercise number 2. And you can rename this one. This is English course, as you want. And also you can delete a sheet. If I click on it, right click and delete, automatically disappear. One workbook can contain many sheets. This is one workbook, this one workbook, but we have many sheets. As you can see, I can add a large number of sheets in one workbook. Guys, if you are still watching, you are on the right track. So this is a reward. I'm going to show you example how to insert a table or insert data. First you select, this is a column and rows. You come here, insert a table. Then it's going to insert automatically. But also you can click here, you come here and you select all borders. This is all column. I insert it. You can see. For this first column, I can insert name and I click here, double click, country, and here I can insert salary. As you can see, if I click here and I select, I mention the mouse here and I select these 3 columns and come here, I can change the font. If I click here and you can add in yellow, you can add them in blue color, and this is to highlight, this is to fill the color. If I fill the color in, for example, in black, you can see I fill in. Also I can bold them here. Thank you. And there is something that beginners used to forget. For example, if we typing a formula, as I said here, this is where you can insert a formula. For example, if we click here and we forgot to put equal, the formula doesn't work. For example, sum parentheses, you put A1, doesn't work. You can see. But if I come here, I delete this one, and I start with equal and then the sum. Do you see? Automatically it appear. And I can click here A1, then select and A2, close parenthesis. You can see is 0 because there is no data which is in country and the name. But also you can see here the formula is there. But also if you are clicking, you are calculating here and you click here, for example, if and you click a random cell, for example here, it saves automatically, which means that don't click random button. If you are calculating or inserting data, it's better to click the right one. For example here, don't click a random one. And also there is another mistake to don't save their works. For example, our file here, you see it is not saved. This is a book one, but it's not saved. So to save a file, you come here. First, let me do this one. You come here, file, then you save. There is a difference between save and the save as. Save as you are going to choose, you are going to save it on. Guys, there is 4 things that I want to show you here in Microsoft Excel. As you can see here, this is an icon of save, an icon of cut, an icon of copy, and this is the icon of paste. For example, if I come here, I click here for select this column of salary, and I come here and I cut it. You see there is something which is moving, and I come here on E, then here and I say paste. You can see I have cut from here and I paste it from here. And also if I come back here, because it's cut and for example cut is copy this one, click here on copy and I come here on C and I can paste it here. But also there is a shortcut on the keyboard that you can use for copy, for cut, and for paste. These shortcuts are very helpful. Every learners on Microsoft Excel should use them. Thank you very much. You have been learning how to insert data, how to create sheets, how to name sheets, how to delete sheets, and also how to know these different ribbons, tabs, formulas, and also insert formula. This is on styles, this conditional formatting, everything is here. This is how to save, and also let me add how to save this file that we were looking for here. Let me click here on a file and also come here on save as. Concatenate, the second one, text after, text before, sum, and if. I can beg you to stay tuned because it will be a wonderful episode. And also, as bonus, I will show you how to add all countries automatically at the end of this video. You can see here in this column, it is a blank. I left it here. Let's start by adding a number, which means series, automatically. I think that everyone knows how to add it, but I reserve it as introduction to start on. Let me put 1 here, and second, as to add automatically, you select here and you click here to add automatically all numbers. Let me zoom out. You can see that all numbers has been included automatically. Thank you very much. Let me start with the first one, as I said before here, which means concatenate. This is a formula that is going to concatenate two names in one name. First here, let me click here. I put equal concatenate. Concatenate, it is here, it's appeared, and it will show me text one. I put this one. I will show you one thing that can really help you. Let me show you how it is. Let me do it without any space. You will notice something, but I will show later how to deal with it. And put here D2 and close parentheses. Let me click here. You can see there is no space between these two names, John Smith. There is no space, which means that let me click here. It will show me automatically all names, but there is no space between them. As I said before, let me show you how to insert a space in it. I come back here. I click concatenate. I click here. I do this D2, comma, space little bit, quotation marks, space little bit, quotation marks, space, and I will put SUMIF here. No, sorry for disturbing you. Let me start with John here, comma, space, quotation mark, space, quotation marks, comma, and then SUMIF here, and close parentheses, which will show you John Smith. You can see, let me zoom out. You can see there is a space in it. That's how we write name, first name, and the last name. And if you click here, it will do it automatically without disturbing you. We are covering the first one, which is concatenate. Let me show you how we can use this formula, test after or test before. Let me click here and add a new column. I will say only name. I need here to separate them automatically, and I will be having a column in which I will be having John only, Mary, first name. You click here, equals, you click text. This is text before. Here, you click the number. This will you choose between this, and you click here, you quotation marks, space, quotation marks, and you close it. Then you have John only, which means that if I click here, it will select only John between those names. And I will show you how to add another one. Also call it name. For this case, I will do the last name only, which means that I will be having here, it will be before it was text before, but in this case it will be text after. Text after, double click, and then I will select here and comma, quotation mark, space, quotation mark, and I close it with parentheses, which means that it's going to show me SUMIF. You can see here, and you click here, it will give you automatic last name without typing one by one. You can see I started by teaching you how to do concatenate, how to concatenate two names. Now I'm showing you how to separate it, and I will show you how to summary sum. Here you can see here in English, John Smith got 15. In French, he got 5. Mathematics, he got 45. Maths, for calculating maths, you click here, equal. This is E2 plus E2 plus K2, and you click enter. It gives you 65%, and it you want to do it automatically as I said before. Here you can say, and as I said before, I'm going to show you how it is going to calculate if he failed or he succeeded by using a formula. Now we jump to the next one. Here we finished with some, but those guys who are below 50 will be seen as fail, and those who are above 50, they are going to be succeed. So let's use a formula here. You use it here. If you see, if text 1 max, I mean L2 is superior or equal to 50, let me zoom it. As I am saying, it is going to show me if is below 50 is a failure. Is above 50, you succeed. And then I put the value here. Success. Close here. And which means that the logic equal text, I mean L2 superior or equal to 50, text if value, which is success, and text which is value if false, which is failure. And you click enter, it will show you this guy succeeds, because you see he has 65. If I to click directly to this one, automatically it's going to give me a full of it, because this one has 35 failure, failed, 42 failure, 66 failure, 27 failure. Thank you very much. But I'm going to also to give you another bonus. I'm going to highlight it. If he succeeds, he will be in a blue color. If he fails, it's going to be in yellow or in red color. I mean red color. Then you come here, you select this one. First you select this column, and you come to conditional formatting. You click for new rules. You come here, format all the cells that contains, and you click here value. You click equal to, and then you click here success, and you click here format. You click here, you select the border or fill. It's going to fill it in blue color, and then you click OK. You apply it all, it will give you all succeed is going to appear in blue color. Let me go ahead, please. Continue. Conditional formatting, new loops, format only that contains, and you click equal to. You click here, which is failure. You apply, a format which is red here. You click here, it is going to apply to all these. You can see those who failed are in red color, those who succeed are in blue color. I thank you very much for this part of this video. I hope you enjoy it. But also, as I said in part 1, I'm going to give you a bonus how to add all countries automatically, as in the first column here. Before proceeding, let me show you how to create all countries and insert them in the Excel file. Let us go to blank worksheet workbook, and then we can see this is a blank page, and we come here on file, and then come here more, then ocean. You can see after selecting ocean, you come out to this features. You click here on advanced, scroll down, 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 and you click here access lists. After clicking on access list, you come here, there is a new list, then I will click here. After clicking new list, you come to your Word document where you can find your list of the all countries. You copy all of them, copy, and you come here to new list, then you paste it. Here you can see all countries are here. Some of you guys may ask me where I'm going to find this list of all countries. If you go to any website, mainly Chrome, Firefox, and any web browser, you can search for it. You type all country around the world, they give you all the list that you want, and then after that you click enter, OK, so that then you can see that all countries are here. You see this is the name of countries. Then if you click here, it's going to appear on this dashboard. Thank you. This was a brief how to add all countries. Then we can go back to our Excel file so that I can show you how to insert all countries. How to add it? Let me say these guys come from, maybe let me select Rwanda, or let me say Uganda. You can see. Let me say Kenya, even though there are a lot of countries here. Kenya. We click here and you tap here. You see it, all countries will appear automatically. You see Kenya. Another thing that I'm going to show you, you can click here. As I select here, I'm going to select this column and insert a table. You see a tip, the table has header. It's going to give you a whole one. Do you see Kenya? Let me zoom out. You can see this country. As I said before, this is a bonus. I will show you how to do it in part 3. Part 3 of this video. If you stay tuned, you will see more about this. And as I said before, this one, you can click here. You can something which is more different. As I said before, what I'm going to show you, something. You can click on data. You see what you mentioned, data. And you can click on geography. It is going to upload. As it's uploading, you can wait a little bit. But if we have a network or Wi-Fi, do you see it is going to appear here as a geography icon. Here Kenya and Kiribati, Kuwait, Laos, Lesotho, Tunisia, Lebanon. Do you see is aligning with alphabet. As I said before, this is a bonus for you. Not if you do see this icon here, if you click on it, on right click, you can see a zip code. Let me give you an example of images. Let me show you. You can see images of all countries. You can click and add everything that you want. I mean mortality, infantry, and national anthem. Let me add national anthem. A national anthem, you may see it's going to appear. It is downloading. If you have a network, it's going to be easier then. You can see national anthem of all countries that I mentioned here. This is a bonus I told before. Let me do it. Mungu, nguvu yetu. National anthem is public. Kuna. You can mention in your comments your country, and you will see your national anthem. As I continue here, you can go to official language. Let me click here on official language. You will see how to everyone. You see downloading, even the mentions here. Do you see in Kenya their official language is Swahili and English. Other countries, Lao language, Arabic, Liberian language. You can see there are a lot of languages that in their country. If we continue, you can see another by adding. You can see there is a lot of things: total weight, time zone, urban population, languages, modern, life expectancy. There is a lot of things. How to generate automatically work ID for a large company or organization. Yes, and also I'm going to cover how to generate email automatically. I said it in part 2 of the video, but I'm going to record it. And the third, we're going to use a VLOOKUP formula for a large organization. It is a helpful formula because, as you see, it's very important. It helps you to avoid manual researching. It reduces also errors, work faster with large data. This is the purpose of the VLOOKUP formula. Work faster with large data, connect data with different tables. If I need tables, you can see here we have workers, data, structure. This is a structure of salary, and also here we have a payroll lookup. So, as I said before, I want to cover these 3 items. And also VLOOKUP syntax, you can see how to write it. It is equals VLOOKUP, parenthesis, lookup vary, comma, table array, comma, call index number, and also line lookup. What does it mean by lookup vary? It's what you are searching for. This table array is where to search. And also call index now is which column to return from. And the range lookup is false exactly. False equals exact match, and the true approximately match. And also there is a limitation. What is important? You can only look for from left to side, which means that for this here, as you can see, for workers data, salary structure, and the payroll, which means that if I'm here in payroll, this lookup, I'm going only to look for data in. Without delaying, as I show you the 3 things that we're going to cover, let us jump to the columns of our table. You can see we have a column for worker ID, columns of names, column of first name, and the column of last name. This is a department of the our workers. We have finance, IT, operation, and also HR. But as you can see, we have 3 tables. The first one is for workers, and the second one is for salaries. The third one is for this payroll XLOOKUP. Let me click see how it's going to work here. As you can see, here is salary is 0 because I have already deleted there because I'm going to show you how to deal with it. This table, I will show you how to create it automatically by using this formula, this one, as I said before, of VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP. Okay, you come back here. This is this name. You can write it one by one, and also it depends on the organization that you have. For us, I create a sample of 300 workers. You can see as I scroll down. This is a sample of 300 workers, and this is a workers ID. An ID is unique, and this is names I take as a sample. For you, you can create your own, but in this video I will give you this Excel file so that you can use it by running by yourself. This is the department of the organization. As I said before, we have finance, IT, informatics and technology, operations, sales, HR, finance. This is the because you can see I have only 5 departments. As I said here before, this is for HR. Let me put the salary that everyone is going to get. For example, first one for HR, basic salary will be 3,000. Finance, basic salary will be 5,500. And for IT, is going to get 6,000 as big salary, and also for operation is on 5,500, and for sales is going to get 5,700. This is a sample. By clicking your own, you put numbers or money that you want. This is in US dollars. Allowances for HR is going to get 500. And for finance, I give him 700. For IT, I give him 400. And for operation, I give him 300. And for sales, I give him 700. So you're going to ask me how I'm going to write this one. Let me delete all these names. I'm going to delete this one. I'll show you how to put it one by one. Yeah, let me delete this one. All of it, I'm going to delete it. I'll show you how to. You can see all columns are blank. So even here, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to show you how to put using automatic by using XLOOKUP. Pay attention, guys. For this table, you can't enter it manually. It is going to you're going to enter it by using Excel formula. I don't know what they are getting. Let me zoom in and also zoom out. I go, we put here equal, and then workers underscore data and exclamation points, and then put A2. You can ask me where I get from A2. Let me click interface. A2 is from here. You can see work ID is from A. This is A2. This is A3. That's why here I put A2. And the full name, click here, equal, This is workers, because they are data, and they put exclamation points. Let me put C2. Let me show you where. Full name, you can see it is in C, column C. That's why I put C2 here. Let me come back here. Then C2 and space, quotation mark, space, and because data, this is first name and last name, and data, put exclamation points and a D2. Click enter. You can see this is John Smith. As you can see, formula in first name is in C2 and last name is in D2. As you can come here, this is C2, this is first name, and D2 is last name. Also, you can use this one only, because you can see here it's a full column. You can use this one, but this one, if you choose this one, I'll show you how to deal with it in the upcoming video. Let's jump to the email, how to create automatically their name, the email. Come here, lower, because lower, double click, you click here A2 and point, quotation mark, put and B2, this is this one, then you say and quotation mark. But because I don't know the company name that I'm going to wait for, let me put company name at company name. Let me put gmail.com, and you close quotation mark, and you close also the parenthesis that is open here. You must close it. You close here and then you click enter. You can create onto here equal. It will be W, this will be quotation mark W and text row, this is one, parenthesis, and they put low, this one, this is a formula, this is, you can see this is open parenthesis, open parenthesis, and they closed with the first one of low, and they put -1 because it's going to start from 1. Come up, let me put 3 0 in quotation mark, and they close it, and they also, this is parenthesis open here, you close it here, you close here, then you click enter. It's going to split automatically numbers, because this department I'm going to get it from department. This is a salary structure. This is a department 1. So let me show you how I'm going to extract data from worker data. So I'm going to go equal workers underscore data. This one I'm calling this column, this data from these sheets, because then the data I'm going to say E2. When I'm getting from E2, let me click enter. You can see it's finance. You can see E2 is here. This is column E2. Let's jump to another part of our video, which is concerned about salaries and also total salary. As you can see, for credentials of our workers, all items will come from worker data sheets. But for this part, you can see for basic salary and allowances, we're going to extract it from these sheets. Basic salary and allowances are here. So as you can see here, for basic salary, I'm going to extract them from salary structure. I'm going to write equal XLOOKUP, double click, and then I'm going to write, as you can see, the basic salary is in here. Let us start with the formula equals XLOOKUP, double click on it, shows I'm going to write finance. They click here on finance, you can see comma, and you see we want to extract it from salary structure, then salary underscore structure underscore, then the quotation mark, exclamation points, then A and A. This is, let me put comma here in the show where I'm getting from. It is AA. You can see in this structure here, A is department. Department is where it's called AA. BB, you can see it is because B is his base salary. Then I click enter. You can see it automatically. This guy is from finance going to get 7,500. And for allowances, because equal XLOOKUP, double click, is also from department E column, then I click comma, and then I click comma, CC, and then I click enter. As we are having one, you can see it's 700. As you can see, salary structure CC is here. If you also come here, you can see it's for allowances. If it's coming from finance, it's on basic salary 7,500, and allowances 700. It also is mentioned here. And for total salary, I'm going to equals basic salary plus allowances, and we click enter. 8,200. Thank you very much. Let me do for all rows. This was a 4th row as sample. Let me select all of this. After selecting all of them, I click my mouse here and scroll all of them. Scroll up to 300 workers, because the number that we have is up to here. It's automatically fill our Excel workers by using our formula that you are learning from the basic up to here. As you can see here, if I click here, it's a formula workers underscore data exclamation point A. This is A2. If I come here, is A3. This is A6. This is A10, because it automatically done by Excel. And if you come here, it is equals workers underscore data exclamation points C2 and a space quotation marks and workers data exclamation point in D2. D2. If I say D2 here, you come here, you find D2. This is one I'm talking about. If I'm say C2, this is one. This is C2. And if I come here, it's more 2 or more columns. Yeah, maybe more columns. We will cover the if function, if plus logical text, which is a decision making, and also it gives you a bonus how to order or sort for this column of assessment. So as I said in part 1, this Excel I am preparing is to guide you how to master Excel while you're doing analysis, data analysis, or other items related to Excel. So without delaying, I will show you how we can generate those emails automatically. You see there are these are names, these are titles. You can see on the title here, first name, last name, names. I mentioned here names. Generate automatically emails. This is point max out of 100. This is assessment. This is a formula that I use to calculate. So stay tuned. As you are going to discuss, I will show you how to cover these 3 main formulas in Excel. So first, let me delete this one. I will show you how to deal with it. Let me delete. I delete this one. Let me delete this one. Okay, I click delete. Let me also delete this because we're going to cover for these 3 columns. Let me delete from here. Yes. First one that you're going to deal with is to concatenate 3 or more. In part 1, I show you how to concatenate 2 columns. But now, you're going to concatenate 2 or more, which means that you're going to concatenate from title, first name, and last name. Without delaying, let me just jump in. Let us start with the mention equal, concatenate is here, and the text one is this one. We put quotation mark, comma, and then we select this one. Select this one. As I said, this is 2, comma, and we put this one. This is quotation mark. You can see we have this column of title, first name and last name. Click enter. It means that it's going to concatenate 3 names. You can see Mr., John, and SUMIF. On part 1, I showed you how to concatenate without putting a space, but you can see in this formula we mentioned here a space here. And there you also do see that there is a space between comma and the quotation mark. And also there is a space between C2, and also there is a space between comma, this one. This will make it this, you see? And also to have all names, you come here on this sign of plus, and they double click to show you directly to all names are concatenated here. This is how to concatenate 3 or 2 more. If you have more names or more items to concatenate, it means that you will select one, space, quotation mark, comma, and you will choose another one here, and so on. Let's jump to the part 2 of this column. Is going to show how to calculate lowercase, so that you can understand further how we can deal with it. For doing lowercase, you come here, you click lower as this, and you put a text that you want to lower. Let me click this one. I want it to lower only this one. I lowered John. The first letter G, it was in uppercase, but you see I have lowered John, which means that if I click here, all names will be in lowercase. You can see how to lower a case. This one is going to help us to generate automatically emails here. Let us jump here, click here equals lower, because you know emails usual are in lowercase. So we're going to put here this one as we did before, and they put here space, quotation mark, point, quotation mark, and they will put space as this, and then I'll select this one, last name, and you close. Also you put quotation mark. Then by opening this, you're going to put the end of email. You put at, are you getting me? gmail.com. Then you close at, which means that what I opened here, I close here. You can see, if you click here, do you see it generate john.smith@gmail.com. Suppose that I want to mention a name of a company. It means that, let me click another one here. Let me add another column. Insert here. Let me call it email of, let me say the company's email. Company's email. It's not a personal company. Personal email. Let me click equal. Let me say lower. You can see lower here. And then write B2 is this one. And then put this one. Space a little bit. Quotation mark. Point. Quotation mark. And you space a little bit. And then I'm going to put, this is SUMIF here. I click here, and then I close. You open. For this case, I put at, and you will put a company name. Company name.com, and they close what I open. As you can see, what I opened here, let me click enter. I'm going to close with parentheses, and then you see it's going to give me a company name, John Smith at company name. Suppose that I want to include a number between this, which means that I will put here 1, or as this. Let me put 16 here, and I click enter. This email will include numbers, and also if I come here, I include here, which means that I'm going to put here, for example, 23. It's going to give me John Smith 23 at gmail.com. And to do overall emails, I click here. It means I have automatically emails which have been created with a number that I included by showing you. And also for this case, you can see that we have all emails John Smith with a company email. You can see John Smith 16 at companyname.com. It depends the company that you're looking for. It will appear while creating automatically email. I hope this formula will help you to generate automatically while you're working with a company with thousands of workers. It will help you more. So, as I said before, we're going to cover the third, which is assessment. John Smith got 25 in English, 20 in French, 45 in mathematics, which means that he has 90 out of 100. For assessment, it is going to mention three things. For here, it's going to mention this distinction and distinction. It wants to mention credit. It is going to mention pass. It also is going to mention fail. How are we going to do it? For distinction, the student will have above 50, above 80, and here credit above 60 or equal 50. Above it will mention above or equal 50. Equal 50. Above or equal 50. And for fail, you will get above. It will be below or equal fail, below or equal 49. It will be below 50. It has below 50. So let us jump to assessment. Here we're going to put if plus logical test. You are here. Let me put it in yes. For this logical, we're going to if plus logical test, a decision making, distinction above or equal 80, credit above or equal 60, pass above or equal 50, and the fail below 50. Let's jump here. We want to put equal if equal if logical text. This is L2 above or equal 80. Distinction if, as I said before, it will be one or more formula. So if F2, you come here, F2 is L2 above or equal 60, credit, comma, and if L2 equal 50, comma, then we have you pass, otherwise fail. Look close. I don't know that we noticed something. You see here there is a parenthesis open, a parenthesis in red color open, and parentheses in this blue color open, which means that I'm going to close 3 parentheses. First one is this one. You see it is closed. The second will be in red to automatically close, and the third one it will be in black color, close. You see here, and you click enter. You see automatically this guy John Smith has above 80, it has a distinction. You can see above 80 distinction, below or equal to 60 credit. This guy has 52. He's going to mention pass. Let me click here automatically. It's going to click pass distinction. 46 fair, 43 fair, and the 80 distinction, 85 distinction. You can, as we said here, it is going to do it automatically. As a bonus, I will show you how to sort by sorting distinction on above, then credit will follow, and the fail will also be the last one. Use it. This is the syntax of SUMIF. Equals SUMIF range. Range I will be using this category of fruits, and the criteria I will select one of this category that I mentioned here in the table, and sum range in for example I will choose this one, final amount as a sum range. So I'm going to come here, create another table. So I'm going to select this one. For example, let me select it. Even 3 or 4 are enough. Let me select this one. Let me copy here. This is one, number 1. Let me create another total sum. Let me go to total sum. This is another one. Let me highlight everyone. This is where I'm going to calculate my SUMIF function. I'm going to click equal SUMIF. After done, SUMIF is here. Then I select this column of range. First range and comma. And then I select one of my category, which is fruit. Then I select one and choose another one here, which is the quantity of the, let me select this one, final price here. You can choose everything that you want, and then click close with, then you click enter. Do you see? This is a total sum on this one. And because if I click on this, it's the same. You can see fruit, the same fruit. If I am going for snacks, I go for here, snacks, SUMIF. Then arrange in category, then comma, then I click on snacks, comma, and total amount. In this one, and close parentheses, I click here. Snacks, or snacks, do see add on. This is 4,198, and for meat, I click here SUMIF. Then I come here on category, select the range of category, and the comma, and then meat, comma, and then final amount, then click enter, because this one for meat and the same. If I come here on fruit, even though I don't have, because the fruit had fruit, this is a total sum of them. Let me come here on beverages, SUMIF, then on category, comma, beverage, comma, and then select on and click enter. Syntax: the COUNTIF function count only cells which contains numbers, not letters. I repeat once again: count formula count cells which contain only numbers, not letters. I will jump ahead because equal count, and click here. I select from here up to here, and close parentheses, and then click enter. You see is 19, which means that if I come here and equal count, and I come here, you see there is no number here, it's only letter. It's going to give me 0, and then close here. You see, because there is no number in this column. The opposite of count is counter. Counter, it counts all cells that contain both numbers and letters. Let me show an example. Let me come here. Let me fetch zoom out. Equals counter. Let me say counter. Now then select. It's going to count all cells that contains both numbers, and you see it is 19. It doesn't matter where is letters or numbers, it counts only cells that contain a value. Suppose that, let me come here, come back here, let me delete this one. You will see it's from 19. It's changed automatically 19. If I click here, I delete this one, it's going to 17, which means that it counts cell that contains value. COUNTIF is an Excel formula that counts only a specified criteria. For example, let me come here and change to COUNTIF. I will come here, the type COUNTIF, double click on it, and you come here for range. I come here for this is a fruit. I'll click on it over there. It is going to count only the criteria that I mentioned. So it's going to count, then I put a comma here, and then a criteria is going to count only fruits. I can select snacks, or let me select meat, and then close parentheses. You see it's 4, which means that in this column of category we have only 4. You can count it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have only 4. Let me show another example. COUNTIF. It counts only based on its criteria. Let me come here, select also here. I'm going to count only vegetables, and then come here on this fruit category, and then select the vegetables. Comma, and then select vegetables here, then close. You see it's number 3. If I come here, count manually, I have only 3 categories of vegetables. This 1, 2, 3, nothing more. On Microsoft Excel, we have also this formula of average. It calculates averages. It's an arithmetic mean, so which means that you're going to use it to calculate averages. Let us come here in part 2. You can use it to calculate this average. English, French, and mathematics, what I got out of 100, but you want to calculate average. The formula is the same as we did. So the syntax of this formula is this one. Syntax equals average, number 1, number 2, number 3, up to number n. Let us come here. Average equals average, double click, and then select this one, this range, then close, then put enter, is 45.5. If I click enter, it's like this one. You can see the average, and nothing much than that. AVERAGEIF is also a formula in Microsoft Excel which calculates arithmetic means based on a true or false condition. Let me check how to handle it in this part. Let me create another insert, another column. Let me call it AVERAGEIF. Let me add here another column of the assessment, and here I'm going to write distinction, and the second one will be credit, pass, and fail. First I come here, equals AVERAGEIF, parentheses. First I select this one, and then a comma, select this one, comma, and I select column all the marks, select this one, and then close parentheses, then enter. You see it AVERAGEIF 895.8571 42 6. Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today in this video I want to cover this formula. Is part 5 of Excel's mastering Excel, but today I want to cover the 3 formula. The first one will be sort, second one filter, and the 3 conditional formatting. It is quite advanced, but I will try to show you how to deal with it. First of all, let me tell you the purpose of sorting. Sorting is arrange data in a specific order, which means that so I'm trying to sort here. I will try to sort the highest to the lowest. For example, based on this column of marks, I will choose the one who have above 80 or above 50. The highest to the lowest, or you can sort by ascending, or you can sort by descending. Without delaying, let me show you where I'm going to find the formula. You can come here on the data analysis, and you come here on sort A to Z, which means the highest to the lowest, or here A to Z, which is lowest to the highest. And also you can use this one, but first let us use this one, A to Z, which means highest to the lowest. First you come here, you select one cell. As you see, it is selected, and you come here on highest to the lowest. You come here, you see it is sort automatically. This is 91, 90. It sort automatically this column of marks. It's easy. And if you click here also, you can click again and sort to lowest to the highest. If you click here, it automatically start with those of 15, 27, 13, and you see it is lowest to the highest. And let me come back here and show you. If I click here and the sort to be highest to the lowest. But for our site, we are just sorting using color. This is first step. And the second step, you can select a sort using low by clicking here. But in this case, I want to select, let me sort using this low. You have seen that I have selected this low, and you come back here. Well, in this case, if we click here, it doesn't work. And also if we click here, it doesn't work. But you come here on sort, continue select it, and sort. This is going to show me this one. In this case, I'm going to select option, sort left to right. Then I click OK. In this case, I'm going to sort here by low number 2, and then I click OK. You can see this was 92 was here. It is sorted by low. And if I click here also, all of them, you see it automatically change. Thank you. By what side, let me click undo. This I was showing you how to click and also to sort by low. Okay, in terms of filtering, this was column number 2. In terms of number 1 was sorting, number 2 it is filtering. Thank you. We are going to cover also filtering is the most common used in Excel by data analysis. As you can see, we are not in the home tab, but we are here on data. You come here, you see an icon which is mentioned here. It's filter. But for this case, you can use combination of keys on your keyboard. As you can see, if you bring a mouse here, it will filter with Ctrl plus Shift plus L, which means that if I click Ctrl plus Shift plus L, Ctrl plus Shift plus L, you see these laws which is appear here is the assignment shown all, and you can filter depending on what you want in this Microsoft Excel file. You see by series, by title, by first name. You can filter with any that you choose. But for us, let me filter based on this distinction or credit or pass or fail. You come here on assignments on this row, you click on it, and then it's going to bring this new tab. Then you click on this one, should disappear, and select with distinction. Then you click OK. It's going to appear only those have max of above 80, as you can see. But also you can filter if you and you click on those fail, and they click enter, it's going to appear. Those who fail, you can see. As I said before, you can use this filter icon. If you click on it, it appears these rows, but also you can use combination of Ctrl Shift plus L. And also by deleting this filter, if you come here, it means that you unclick this filtering icon. But I'm going to also to give you another bonus. I'm going to highlight it. If he succeeds, he will be in a blue color. If he fails, it's going to be in yellow or in red color. I mean red color. Then you come here, you select this one. First you select this column, and you come to Conditional Formatting. You click for new rules. You come here, format all the cells that contains, and you click here value equal to, and then you click here success, and then you click here format. You click here, you select the border fill. It's going to fill it in blue color, and then you click OK. You apply it all, it will give you all succeed is going to appear in blue color. Let me go on, please continue. Conditional formatting, new rules, format only that contains, and you click equal to, you click here, which is failure. You apply a format which is red here. You click here, it is going to apply it, or it is. You can see those who failed are in red color, those who succeed are in. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video helpful, thumbs up, and put in the comment what I may put in the next video. Thank you very much.